Today we're exploring the audacious and bold scams of a man who made deception his craft, C. Parker. His exploits are a mix of cunning, charisma, and sheer nerve, making him one of the most notorious conmen of his time. Let's dive into his story. C. Parker, whose full name was Charles Parker, was an infamous con artist active in the early 20th century. He wasn't just any scammer. Parker was a master of the long con, a type of scam that takes careful planning and is executed over a long period to extract as much money as possible from his victims. His cons weren't just about the money, they were about the thrill of the deception and the art of the con. One of Parker's most famous and audacious scams was selling fake shares in oil fields and gold mines, which he cleverly orchestrated. During the early 1900s, there was a massive rush of interest in these booming industries, and Parker saw a golden opportunity to exploit. He would pose as a wealthy businessman or a high-ranking executive, often adopting different names and elaborate backstories to suit the occasion and deceive his targets. With his smooth-talking charm and persuasive demeanor, he would easily convince his victims that he had exclusive access to valuable oil fields or gold mines that were sure to make them incredibly rich. Parker would produce convincing fake documents, showing his supposed ownership or rights to these properties, and even arrange visits to supposed sites, which were often remote and difficult to verify. Investors, seeing the potential for enormous returns, would eagerly hand over large sums of money, only to find out later that the fields were completely worthless or didn't exist at all. Another audacious scam involved selling non-existent land, a scheme that shocked many. Parker would identify vacant plots of land in desirable areas, often targeting wealthy individuals who were looking to expand their property holdings and increase their wealth. He would create elaborate forgeries, including deeds and titles, and sell the same plot of land to multiple unsuspecting buyers. By the time the buyers realized they had been scammed, Parker was long gone, already working on his next elaborate con. Parker's schemes weren't just limited to real estate and investments. He was a master of deception in many areas. He was also deeply involved in art forgery, meticulously creating fake masterpieces that he would then sell to unsuspecting collectors and prestigious museums. His forgeries were so convincing that even seasoned experts were sometimes completely fooled by his work. Parker had a keen eye for detail and a profound understanding of what made art valuable, which allowed him to pass off his forgeries as genuine masterpieces. He would specifically target wealthy collectors, knowing that the allure of owning a rare and valuable piece of art would often cloud their better judgment. Perhaps one of his most audacious scams involved impersonating famous figures. Parker would assume the identity of wealthy or influential people, using their reputations to gain trust and credibility. He would then leverage this trust to extract money, favors, or valuable information from his victims. His ability to mimic mannerisms, speech patterns, and even personal details of his targets made him particularly dangerous and hard to catch. Despite his success as a con man, Parker's life was a constant game of cat and mouse with the law. He was arrested multiple times, but his charm and cunning often helped him escape severe punishment. He would change identities, move to different cities, and reinvent himself whenever the heat got too close. However, in the end, his luck ran out. Parker's final downfall came when he attempted to con a powerful businessman who had the resources to track him down. This businessman, realizing he was being duped, hired private investigators to follow Parker's every move. The evidence they gathered was enough to put Parker behind bars for a significant period, finally bringing an end to his career as a master con man. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss new videos.